Season 68, War number 8, saving matchup against RDMRZ, and the bands are Lumatrix, Mojo, Hulkling, Symbiote Supreme, and Archangel. And my team today is going to be Scream, Emma Frost, and Bastion. And I'm very excited for this one because anytime I get to bring Emma to war, it's always a really good time. She's one of my favorite war attackers, who I don't get to take to war too often, admittedly, because especially if Onslaught's open, he does most of the things you'd want to use Emma for, but we can definitely have a lot of fun with some of the fights I'm going to do today. We're going to start here against this Atuma on node 7. And another cool thing is I get to use recoils for all the fights this war, except for the last two, because Emma and Bastion, both champs who do very, very well with recoils. And on top of that, I don't have to heal champs anymore, because new war where you don't have to heal at all after the fight is so good. It's one of the best changes that they've ever made in war. It's amazing. So yeah, that Atuma is also dead in one special too, which is really, really cool because Emma hits like an actual freight train. And yeah, that's the first fight. And we're going to move on to fight this thing next on node 16. And this is a special burst tranquilize, got a physical resist node. But we're going to use this with Bastion. And this fight, it's just count to 15, and I have to make sure I nail my parries, because when he places the tranquilize on me, I'm not going to be able to place them, so I need to just be careful of that and make sure I'm watching for when it happens. And then here, we're just going to hit his block, push him to 15. And the only annoying thing in this fight is I don't like using champions who reduce power, like control power against Thing that much, because it can make it difficult to push him to 15 sometimes. So I have to be very careful with when I use my disintegration and when I'm reducing his combat power rate and stuff, because I need to actually make sure that I can push him to 15 and he's above a bar of power, which is not always easy. So I'm going to go ahead and bait a special here, and then we're going to go for the special 2, which isn't exactly what we want, because I want to just be dropping special 1s pretty much exclusively, but we didn't get a crit on this special, which is actually good. And then I can finish him off with this special here. I don't want to crit on that special because I would have probably triggered protection, so it ended up being nice that it didn't. And then yeah, we can move on to section 2 now. So we're going to go fight this Punisher here on node 27 with Emma. I did this fight before, like right when Emma was buffed, and it was off season and she wasn't rank 5 yet, but now doing this with the rank 5 A1 with the recoils on, after learning a lot more of how to use Emma for hazard shifts, this fight's a hell of a good time. And you're going to see why in a moment, because we're going to start to switch to Telepath form here. And then I'm going to take a blocked hit to go back into diamond form again, which is fine because I'll keep my immunities and stuff. And then we're going to bait one more special, and then we're going to go for a special in a moment. I'm going to go ahead and go into telepath form right here, and Punisher is dead now because we're going to get the double crit, and that's it. That's literally the entire fight. So yeah, really, really cool there. Obviously, not every fight you're going to get the double crit, as you're going to see once we get to the mini bosses. But when you do get the double crit, all it takes is one special 2. So, really, really cool there. We're going to go fight Bullseye now. I could have taken this with Emma, but Emma does want to parry the opponent a lot. And with one eye open, I figured it'd just be better to use Bastion, because Bastion's like also a ridiculously good Bullseye counter. So, I don't need to worry about it too much. Bastion was going to take more damage than Emma probably would in this fight, because I just think he's going to take a lot more block damage and stuff, but anyway, he's going to be more sustainable, and it doesn't really matter how much damage I take in this fight as long as it's above 0, especially when the opponent is, or not when the opponent, but when I'm able to heal right after every war fight. So I'm going to go ahead and drop the special 1 here, which I was trying to get a heavy off before that, but he wouldn't give me the opportunity, so we just have to do it this way instead, which is also fine. But yeah, I get a little bit of regen before he's dead, but it's not like it really matters because we're going to heal right back up. So there's Bullseye dead. Could have been an Emma fight, maybe even should have been an Emma fight, but who cares? We'll give Bastion some love too, because he's also one of my favorite war attackers. But now, we're actually going to do a Scream fight, and we have 2 Scream minis this war. The first one is going to be against the Solvark on 37, and this one was a little worrisome for me. I did keep the recoils on intentionally, because one, units to change them off that I didn't really want to spend, because I'd have to put them right back on again for the next Emma fight. But also Scream, she isn't immune to either of the things, but she would benefit a lot from recoils. She's a champion who will take the extra damage increase very well, because she's not trying to get a Fury or anything in her own kit, so it's not like getting a little bit left behind. With champions who gain Furies, I feel recoils a little bit less, I feel like, and Scream is not one of those, and I do think that the recoils helped in this fight a lot, especially when trying to kill him, because this Solvark was a little bit hard to kill at times, because he's a big tanky dude. He's going to get a lot of regen that you can't fully block out, because he doesn't, Despair doesn't fully work on him. You can only reduce his healing by half. And he's also purifying a lot of my debuffs in this fight. I don't think I'm ever going to drop a special 2 where I have all of the debuffs to max out my damage. I just keep eating hits in this fight too. Holy crap, jeez. I ate a lot. But here, we're going to go ahead and get some madness up, and then go for my special 2. He's going to get some regen, it's okay. Or special 1, I mean. Because we're going to get those fervors now, which is nice, and I want to build up some more madness, and hopefully just kill him. But we're going to go ahead and dex right here. Then we're going to go right back in, and we're just going to full send at this point. We're going to drop the special 2 with 20 armor breaks, but we're going to get to 22 before the burst, and that is enough damage on the burst to finish off Solvark. So, yeah, it ended up working out just fine. But it was a little bit scary at some point, because I was a little worried with how my first special 2 did leave him at above 50% health still, but it was a lot less debuffs than it could have been. And as you can see there, when we stacked up a lot more debuffs on the next special 2, it went perfectly fine. I might not have had a huge amount of madness too on the first one, I don't remember. Okay, now we're going to fight Black Tarantula. This is on node 40, so I have a Wags pre-fight here, and that's going to allow me to parry the attacks, because he's normally stun immune on the first hit of his combo. And technically, I'm pretty sure the Wags shouldn't land either, but it's been a bug that's been there for like a year now, and it's just a bug where Wags just works. So, his evade that he'd get from his specials, the evade that he'd get from Mixmaster, it literally doesn't matter when I'm in Emma telepath mode, because she can't be evaded in telepath mode. And then we didn't get the second hit to crit, which would have just completely nuked him, but unfortunately bad crit RNG, I guess. Which, as an Emma player, I'm very used to. So, we're going to go ahead and keep hitting him a bunch here. Again, we can just completely ignore the evade because we're in telepath, and then I'll drop the next special 2, get a crit on the first hit, and he's dead. So that's very easy. Emma's just a very good Black Tarantula counter in general. So yeah, she's pretty good for that. Had to pause my recording for a moment because I apparently forgot to put this fight in the video. And I was literally saying, and okay, next up we're fighting Ruby with Scream. I was like, wait a minute, no, there was definitely a mini right before that. And that's this Lumatrix here on node 45. So this is Emma. We have another Wags pre-fight, which is pretty essential for this one, because you do want to be landing a bunch of parries to manage Conflictor and stuff, and building up your prowess. And then also, when we are in telepath, again, the evade counter is very good here. And she's going to get extra prowess when she triggers the immunities with the bleed immunity, not the cold snap one. But here, yeah, he did drop a special 1. I got Blexteriated or something, and I ate it. And then now we're kind of getting cornered, but it's fine. I'm just going to go ahead and do an evade dex into a parry right there. Drop the special 2, and the same thing happens. We miss the crit, which is really unfortunate. But here he drops a special 2, and I'm fine. I just need to go ahead and dex here, heavy attack again, push him backwards, which is helpful, give me a lot more power, and then him a lot less, and then we just can hit him with basics, because Emma's basics still hit really hard, and then he's dead. So, yeah, another one where we missed the special 2 crit, but it still was under a minute. Now we're going to actually go fight that Ruby with Scream, because this is Ruby Thursday on node 49, which was a bit concerning, because this fight... the best option is Gore for this. I almost brought Gore, actually, but Gore would not have been good for the Solvark. And, yeah, that would have been pretty bad. And we didn't really have another Scream to send, and I don't think there's many good options for that Solvark either. So I ended up just having to Scream it, which is fine. It's just going to be a bit long, because I can't really drop a special 2. She does the special 2 locks so often, and it's a bit hard to control with Polka Dot Power. And also, I need to keep up Undermine uptime at almost all times. My biggest criticism with Scream has always been that I just don't think her Undermine lasts long enough, especially here, because I want to build up Madness, but I also want to do another double medium to get the Undermine up. Which I guess is less of a problem in this scenario when you're able to use the auto block. I just can't use the auto block in this fight because then I'd get stone reflected, which would be really bad. So here we drop a special 1. We still have the Undermine, but it's about to fall off. I'm going to go for a double medium here, and I didn't get one. I don't know if it was the glance or what. And then there again, we didn't get it. But then we finally get one here. And everything's fine. Like, she's down to 30%, and it's only been a minute in the fight, so I'm feeling pretty good about this. Because, yeah, we can't drop a special 2, but we're still hitting decently hard and stuff, so yeah, it's just about watching to make sure that I have an Undermine when I'm going to hit her, and if I don't, then I need to use a heavy, which is fine. And then we have an Undermine here, so we can just go ahead and almost finish her off. I did have to back up, and we're just baiting the special 1 now. Then I'll go for my special 1, and then we do some pretty good damage on it. And then I believe the bleeds just kill her, which, yeah, right there. So, yeah, Ruby goes down. And then the last fight of the war is going to be an Onslaught boss against, not against, I'm using Bastion against an Onslaught boss. Or I guess against my Bastion was the way I would say that. I don't really know. But it's Bastion versus Onslaught. There's nothing to this. Onslaught boss with Bastion open is interesting, but I guess the boss node doesn't really kill much anymore, so I can't say that it really matters, because, yeah, boss node is not a big threat in war recently. So here I'm going to go ahead and dex a special and stuff, and I believe I accidentally go for a special 3 in this fight because I gained too much power. He intercepted me, which is very kind of him, and I'll go for my heavy here, and then I need to go ahead and dex the special here, then we'll go for a combo into my special, which I don't know why I didn't just drop the special 2 there, and so I did too many hits. I was going to drop the special right before that light, right after that light, but it pushed me to 3 bars, and I thought I was going to be at 2. I think I wanted to be at a little bit more power, so I'd have a special 1 with power backs immediately after my special 2, except I forgot I didn't run power backs anyway, so that didn't matter at all, because I ran power backs for my path fights and the first minis with Bastion. Actually, no, I didn't take a mini with Bastion, my path fights with Bastion, but I did not put one back on for this fight because I did take a break between the Lumatrix and the Ruby fights, so I didn't have the opportunity. Anyway, we're going to go for heavy into the special 1 here, and with the special 3 disintegration, yeah, you can see the damage is ridiculous. That was a 800,000 damage special 1, which, you know, that's just a pretty decent bit of damage, it's nothing crazy. And then we're going to go ahead and do this, and now he's dead, so. That's my war. 9 fights, 9 solos, 4 with Emma. Love to see it. Could have been 5 with Emma, but used Bastion instead. We did lose the war, 13-14. One of our deaths doesn't actually count, so it is 13-14. GG's to this alliance that I already forgot the name of, but GG's to them. No disrespect for that. And I'll see you in the next one.